Stephanie Corvino bought her home in Oceanside 14 years ago. Although she admits it needed a few upgrades here and there, she says there was something about it from the very beginning.
This was actually the first house that we looked at in this area. And we came to look at this house through the open house sales that they stick in the grass. And we followed the open house signs till we got to this house. And we just knocked on the door and we walked in, and I just got a good feeling when I had walked through the door.
Corvino had a vision.
The vision was always that we wanted to create a place where it was comfortable, no matter where you went. And of course, when we decided to do outside, I wanted that same feeling, that we could take basically the outside and make it really comfortable and have different areas to sit, and you were comfortable in whatever area you choose to sit in.
That vision was brought to life with the help of Cambridge Pavers.
When you start shopping for different materials to use in your home, you come to a lot of different options, a lot. It's very difficult to actually make a decision and hoping that it's the right decision, because you don't want to really have to redo it. You know, some people don't have the luxury of making a mistake and ripping it out and redoing it. So when we came to the decision to do outside, we homed in on Cambridge because they had a good reputation, and you want what you put down today to look as great in 8 or 10 years from now as it did from the first day that you put it down.
Armor-Tech, which Cambridge is the only one that does in the world. It doesn't permit the surface of the paving stone to start wearing and showing large aggregate. You put it in the ground, you love the color you installed, you want it to look like that in years to come.
This is our third summer that we're actually able to enjoy this beautiful space that we created. We have not power washed, we have not put any cleaner whatsoever on these pavers since the first day we laid them down, and they look absolutely as beautiful the first day they were put down as they do today. It just all came together. It was a good fit. It's good to have a company that not just makes one product, but makes so many different aspects of a product that you could incorporate into your design, whether it's little or big like we did.
And she isn't done yet. She talks with Charles Gamarikian, founder and CEO of Cambridge Pavers, about her next project.
I'd love to kind of maybe sneak in a pizza oven back here somewhere, although kind of don't know space-wise where we'd be able to put it. But I also have a vision of taking the pavers that we did out here in the veneers to the side of the house and ultimately bring it into the front of the house. I think that would really kind of make everything flow and just create a perfect environment.
Every time Corvino walks down her sweeping staircase, she is greeted with a vacation in her own backyard. Backyard staycations are becoming increasingly popular on Long Island.
Folks have stopped just thinking about the inside of a home. They want to take that inside living and extend it to the outdoors. And it's an industry that's in its infancy, and the trend of folks creating an outdoor oasis, incorporating water and fire and lighting together is something that's going to continuously grow. We saw this need, and we began manufacturing just the paving stones. We then went into the wall stones, and then all the outdoor components.
He says one of the best things about Cambridge is the flexibility to do as little or as much of a project at one time.
Very important consideration, and as a homeowner, homeowners need to be able to express that to their landscape contractor, and the contractor also has the vision when he gets that information, where maybe because of budgetary restraints, all they can afford is a 10 by 10 patio, and that's fine. But to have the vision of where can, you like grilling? Well, where could that grill potentially go? A fireplace, where could that fireplace eventually go? I'd like to install a pool. So you can do this project over a 10-year period if you want. The products will all tie into each other. They'll complement each other, shapes, textures, and colors. You can change the texture and the color when you go in the front, if you're talking about you can use the same texture, and this is what we talked about earlier as far as adding it on in different phases, so that's wonderful.
For more information, go to CambridgePavers.com. For Push Pause in Oceanside, this is Valerie Gordon.